The White House has been demonstrated to have lied again on the Secret Service prostitute thing that happened down in Cartagena. It turns out the White House was in on it. The guy that actually ran the show down there, some 25-year-old kid, is now running women's issues for John Kerry at the State Department. And he's the guy that hired the prostitutes for the Secret Service. The White House was fully aware of it, covered it up, and asked people to stand mute on it again until after an election. So here's another instance where the regime has bottled up, covered up, silenced critical information before an election. And you ought to see the drive-bys today on this story. The drive-bys are wringing their hands over this. The Washington Post is the source for this. Huge. I mean, it's a really, by their standards, a very long story. And the drive-bys are acting outraged that the regime would keep this news from. What do you mean keep this news? You guys participate in these cover-ups. You know, that's the thing about this. The drive-bys, they save all the good stuff for their books after the election, or they suppress the information so it doesn't hurt Obama before the election. Then when the news comes out, how everybody suppressed the story, then the drive-bys start talking about how the White House kept them in the dark about things. The White House, they keep them in the dark. They didn't want to know. And to the extent that they found out, they participated in suppressing it, because that's been the name of the game. Whatever the story, it is viewed through the prism of does it hurt or help Obama. Journalism has reached such a sad state of, and I predicted this. Unknowingly I predicted this. Snerdley, did you see the story